What if I told you that one of the best mental math tricks out there is something you already know? It's something we all learned when we were about 7 years old and probably forgot. Today, we're going to unlock it again.
All right, let's just dive right in with a little challenge. And hey, no pens, no calculators, okay? Just you and your brain. You ready? Okay, here it is. 56 plus 10. What is it? Now, you probably got the answer, right? But be honest, was there even a tiny bit of hesitation? Did you, for just a second, have to kind of picture those numbers stacking up in your head? Yeah, if you did, you are definitely not alone. And here's the crazy part. The secret to making that calculation totally instant, totally effortless, it's not some complicated math formula. It's actually hidden in plain sight, right inside a lesson plan designed for 7-year-olds. So the source material we're looking at today, it's literally a math presentation for little kids. We're not talking about complex algebra or anything like that. It's all about learning to see numbers in a much, much simpler way. And get this, the goal of the whole lesson is just beautifully simple. It's just to be able to find 10 more or 10 less of a number. That is it. That's the entire thing, and it's the absolute foundation for this trick. But what I find really cool about this lesson is that it doesn't just hand you the answer. Nope. It pushes you to figure out the pattern for yourself, and it does that by asking one really critical question. So I want you to really think about this for a second. When you add or subtract a nice clean 10 from any two-digit number, what's really happening? Which digit is doing all the work, and which one is just kind of along for the ride? This question, this is everything. All right, let's break down the answer. This is what I'm calling the 10 in 1 rule. Get ready because this is the big aha moment. Okay, so let's go back to our number, 56. When we add 10, we get 66. Pretty simple. Notice the 5 in the 10 spot, it turned into a 6. But pay close attention to that other digit. Now, let's flip it. Let's go the other way. 10 less than 56 is 46. The 5 in the tens place became a 4. And again, look at that ones digit. Are you starting to see the pattern here? So here it is, the big rule. When you're adding or subtracting 10, only the tens digit changes. That's it. The ones digit, it always stays the same. It just hands out. You don't even have to calculate it. You just ignore it, change the 10, and then bring the 1 back. So 56 plus 10, the 5 becomes a 6, the 6 stays a 6. 66. Boom. It's instant. Okay, so knowing the rule is one thing, right? But making it like second nature is the real goal. So let's try a fun little exercise that's pulled straight from the lesson plan. So this lesson actually uses a really cool musical exercise. Just imagine you're clapping out a rhythm of 27 beats. Now, the next part of the song needs 10 times more beats, and then the final part needs 10 times less than what you started with. Let's walk through it together. We're starting at 27. Now, for 10 more, we're not going to think 27 plus 10. Now, we just think the 2 becomes the 3 and the 7 stays the same. So it's 37. Done. Now for 10 less than our original 27, the 2 becomes a 1, the 7 stays the same. It's 17. See how incredibly fast that is? It's because you stopped adding and you just started swapping the digit. This simple little trick, it does something way more important than just making you faster at adding 10. It actually helps build what educators call number sense. And I love this. The lesson plan uses these cute characters to show the journey. You might start out as a trying turtle, you still have to think it through a little bit. But after just a little practice, you become the confident camel. You get it so well, you could easily explain it to somebody else. So the real takeaway here is that this isn't just some party trick or a shortcut. It's a completely different way of looking at it. It's a total shift in perspective. You're not just adding anymore. You're actually seeing the structure, the architecture of our number system. And once you build that intuition, that confidence just spills over into all kinds of other math. It really makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? I mean, if a basic lesson for a 7-year-old can make our adult brains work this much better, what other simple, elegant rules have we all forgotten over the years? What else is just out there, waiting for us to rediscover it?